everyone. I am Assistant Professor Yasvi Shezale from Agricultural Engineering Department. This session we will start with the cultivator. Okay. What is meant by cultivator? Cultivator is an implement for the intercultivation with laterally adjustable tines or disc to work between the crop rows. Okay, so basically cultivator that is used for the intercultivation. Okay, so for removing the weeds, okay, then loosening the soil, then break up the soil, etc. Okay, then destruction of weeds is the primary function of the cultivator, and there are some another functions. Let's see one by one. First one, that is interculture the fields, then destroy the weeds in the field, then aerate the soil for proper growth of the crops. Okay, then conserve the moisture by preparing mulch on the surface. Okay, so whatever the crop residues left over the soil surface, that is mixed with the soil, okay, and that acts as a mulch which helps in conserving the moisture in the soil. Okay, then to sow the seeds when it is provided with sowing attachment. Okay, in some cases there is sowing attachment is used, so we can use the cultivator for sowing purpose also. Then to prevent the surface evaporation and encourage the rapid filtration of the rainwater into the soil. Cultivator helps in aeration of the soil, then conservation of the moisture in the soil, so automatically evaporation rate decreases, and it increases rapid infiltration. Okay, now the cultivator can be disc cultivator, rotary cultivator, or tine cultivator. Okay, disc cultivator, it is cultivator fitted with disc, so it is named as a disc cultivator. Okay, then in case of rotary cultivator, it is cultivator with tines or blades mounted on a power driven horizontal shaft. Okay, and tine cultivator, it is the cultivator fitted with the tines having the shovels. Now this is rotary cultivator. We know that rotavator, that is also one of the type of, or one of the example of cultivator. Okay, and this is tine cultivator which have the tines and also shovel. Okay, then trailed type cultivator. Okay, in trail type cultivator, it consists of main frame which carries the number of cross members to which tines are fitted. Okay, and at the forward end of the cultivator there is a hitch arrangement for hitching purpose. Okay, this is hitch arrangement for the hitching purpose. Then a pair of wheels are provided in this type of cultivator. Then the height of the hitch is adjusted so that main frame remains horizontal over the range of depth setting. Okay, then the tines in each rows are spaced widely to allow the free passage of the soil and trash around them. Okay, then the tines in subsequent rows are staggered so that implement can cover entire width nicely. In this case, tines are arranged in staggered form, so whatever the residues left by the first row of the tines, that is covered by the another row of the tines. Okay, then mounted cultivator. Okay, tractor fitted with hydraulic lift operate the mounted type of cultivators, and a rectangular frame of angle iron is mounted on a 3-point hydraulic linkage of the tractor. Then the cross members carry the tines in 2 staggered lines, and depending upon the type, crop, shovels are chosen for the use of the cultivators. Okay, usually tractor drawn cultivators are of the 2 types depending upon the flexibility and rigidity of the tines. First one, that is cultivator with spring loaded tines, and second one, that is cultivator with rigid tines. Now the next type of cultivator, that is cultivator with spring loaded tines. Okay, in this case a tine hinged to the frame and loaded with a spring so that it swings back when an obstacle is encountered is called as spring loaded tines. Okay, this is the diagram of spring loaded tines cultivator. This is the hitch point, okay, this is the main frame, and these are the springs, then this is the tine, and this is the shovel, okay. Now each of the tine of this type of cultivator is provided with two heavy coil springs, okay. So what will happen, on passing over the obstruction, the tines are automatically reset and work continuous without interruption, okay. And this type of cultivator is particularly recommended for the soils which is embedded with the stones or stumps, okay. And the cultivator may be fitted with 7, 9, 11 or 13 tines or more depending upon the requirement, okay. Now the next type of cultivator, that is cultivator with rigid tines, okay. Rigid tines of the cultivators are those in which tines do not deflect during the work in the field, okay. And then the tines are bolted between the angle braces, then fastened to the main bars by the sturdy clamps and bolts, okay. And spacing of the tines is changed by simply slankling the bolts and sliding the braces to the desired position, okay. And since rigid tines are mounted on the front and rear toolbars, and then the spacing between the tines can be easily adjusted without getting the tines choked with stubbles of the previous crop or weed growth, okay. Then a pair of gauge wheel is also provided to control the depth of operation. This is the diagram of cultivator with rigid tines, okay. This is the hitch point, this is the main frame, then these are the tines, shovels, okay. So there is absence of springs, okay, so it is called as rigid tines. Now there are different, next point, there are different equipments used for the weed control, okay. Now what is the main objective of the weed control? Are to improve the soil conditions for healthier growth of the plant, okay. Now there are the different types of tools and implements, weeding implements or tools. First one, that is traditional hand tools, then traditional and improved hoes, wheel hoes, then animal drawn multi-purpose hoes, then tractor drawn intercultural equipments, etc., okay. Now first traditional hand tool, that is khurpi, okay. We know that khurpi is the traditional tool made by the local artisans for use on the small and marginal farmers. Khurpi is used in India, maybe vary in their size, shape, weight, but they have two basic parts. First one, that is cutting blade and small wooden handle for the grip. Then the khurpi with a long narrow blade is preferred generally for weeding around the flower plants, then broadcasted crops, vegetable crops, etc. Then a man can weed out about 0.025 hectare in a day under normal condition, okay. This is important. Then this is the khurpi, okay. Then this is the phawra or the spade, and this is kudal or kudali, okay. Then traditional and improved hoes, okay. The hoe is a versatile form of implement used for the many operations like seedbed preparation, then ridge making, channel shaping and weeding, okay. Now it is also for removing the plant roots, then harvesting root crops, then thinning drilled crops, okay. Then there are two common types of hoes are used by the Indian farmers. First one, that is hand hoes and animal drawn hoes, okay. Hand hoes are used to cultivate very small area of the land by the human labor, and among the indigenous type of the hand hoes, the kudali or narrow spade is most popular one, okay. Now let's know about kudal or kudali. Kudali is similar to the phawra or broad spade, the difference being that instead of wide thin cutting blade, a narrow long pointed thicker section blade is attached to the handle, and a person working with it has to bend his body, okay. And it is used for the intercultivating maize, sugarcane crops, okay, and for earthing up the potatoes crop sown in the line, okay, and about 0.04 hectare can be covered in a day by one man. Then improved hand hoes, okay, an improved hand hoe is operated in the standing position. Then it is provided with long handle fitted in the middle of the cutting blade, okay. One end of the blade is about 10 centimeter wide with sharp edge, and the other end that is pointed narrow one, which is used for the making small furrows, okay, like this. Then it can be used for cultivating and weeding very close to the individual plant. Now the next implement, that is the grubber. The grubber is manual pull type of hoe suitable for weeding, then intercultural of upland, then row crops in black cotton soil region, and it is provided with 3 blades. The field capacity that is about 1 by 200 hectare per hour, okay. Then rotary paddy weeder. Rotary paddy weeder is best suited for uprooting the weeds, burying them into the soil, okay. Then the operator moves the tool forward and backward in the narrow rows of the paddy crops, and it gives higher output, and drudgery of the operator is considerably reduced, okay. Then the wheel hoe. The wheel hoe is another implement which is used for the cultivating the the land between rows. Then it consists of wheel, 2 handles, and a type of place cutting tool on it. Then either a reversible shovel or 3 pronged fork or a rake or a sweep is used as a cutting tool depending upon the weed and moisture condition. And a man can operate the hoe in a standing position by pushing through a short length each time, and in a working day 0.04 hectare can be covered. Now these are the examples of the wheel hoes, okay. Then next implement, that is animal drawn hoes, okay. Animal drawn weeding implements are pulled either by a single animal or pair of animal, and these implements may be either be single row type or multi row unit, okay. And the 3 type of cultivator, or Trifoli or Akola hoe, then Bardol hoe or 2 blade hoe are the most popular implements in the different regions for the row crop intercultural operations. Then it is essential to provide wider spacing above 30 centimeter for movement of the animals and implements if the animal drawn weeders are to be used, okay. And the main parts of the blade hoe are headpiece, then pronge, blade, then handle and beam, okay. And the number of cutting blades on these hoes may be 1 or more, and the pronge makes an angle about 45 degree downward with the horizontal plane. Then at the end of each pronge, the blade is attached. It loosens up the upper surface of the soil, and is generally used for interculturing sorghum, cotton, groundnut and other kharif crops. And the hoe width is maintained between 25 and 75 centimeter depending upon the size of the bullocks and type of the soils, okay. Now this is the 3-tine cultivator, then this is Bardoli hoe, and this is the blade hoe, okay. These are the different types of animal drawn weeders, okay. Now we will stop here. So thank you for listening.